Hello everyone, welcome back to some more of Persona 5 Royal. Let me fix my mic. last time was literally yesterday for me, so I think I have much better of a memory, at least this time around. Okay, so we passed those down. We spent time with, we went to Mementos, then we spent time with Maruki, Sojiro, and I think, what else was there? Takemi 2. Yeah, we just spent more time with Confidants. And we'll spend a bit more time with Confidants as well, just because we're like nearing the deadline, as you can see. So, yeah, I guess we'll just keep going. So who do I want to hang out with? Sojiro or Kawakami? I guess let's do Sojiro, because we have not done Sojiro in a while. Or should we do Kawakami? Let me see what we get for doing either of them. But yeah, we're gonna either whittle down the days or get to the Madarame. My goal is to get to the deadline. That way we can finally finish down the arc. I can talk about it and such. But rank 3, okay. Versus, I think he was the Hierophant. Okay. Oh, we already have all of his abilities, so it's literally just the conversation, huh? Okay, let's hang out with Sojiro, just because we have not done anything with him in a good long while. Wow. It's like he hasn't even been like a character in the story.
Well,
okay, what voice did I give him?
okay, today we're gonna try brewing a cup of coffee from step 1. Just listen to what I tell you. These beans are Colombian. Medium fine city roast. Oh, and don't let the water boil too much. You're gonna be fine. I'll be here the whole time. Yeah. Not bad. Though I guess anyone can do something as simple as just brewing it. Making a blend, on the other hand, is a different story. Mixing beans at random won't do you any good. That's because the acidity and flavor profile all depend on the bean ratio. Pretty deep, huh? Tell me more. Oh, someone's enthusiastic. If you're really that interested, feel free to try out whatever combinations you want to. Oh, but hands off the expensive beans, got it? Next up is the curry. There's something special about its flavor. Truth is, a scientific genius actually came up with the perfect spice combo to complement my coffee. Something about the quantification of taste. There's no formula for flavor, but it is pretty dang good. Anyhow, we don't make compromises when it comes to food service. Our stuff's gotta wow the customers. This is a tiny shop after all. Self-satisfaction is the only thing that keeps me going. You. Haven't I already told you I don't have the money? Look at this place. You see many customers in here? Oh, elderly man. What voice did I give him?
Oh, no need to hide it, Sakura-san. You must have saved plenty from your time working in the government. Aren't you taking care of that employee right there, too? For nothing more than charity? I'd wish you showed me the same kindness you show others.
If you're not planning on buying anything, can you please leave? I'm expecting a phone call. I don't have the time to chat with you.
I don't mind if you take the call in front of me. I can talk to your little friend here in the meantime. Or should we keep talking until your call comes in? Or would that be too inconvenient for you?
Well...
Sounds like Sojiro's in trouble. Ooh, yeah. Call his phone right then and there.
Oh, there's that social services call I was waiting for. They come around pretty often to make sure this guy's not getting in any trouble. Want me to introduce you?
Oh, that's right. I have some business I need to take care of myself. I'll come back later.
Jeez. Does he really have nothing better to do? I guess I should explain what's going on. He might try and drop by when I'm not around. That man is an old acquaintance of mine who's short on cash right now. Looks pretty friendly, yeah? Don't let him fool you. It's all an act. I have to say, though, I'm surprised you were quick-witted enough to pull that stuff off. You really saved me back there. Thanks.
Nice. Alright, what rank were we? 4. Ooh, good. LeBlanc Curry. Basically what LeBlanc offers both, what was it? It offers both, curry and coffee, which I actually don't know how those two things taste together. But whatever. Anyways, I believe, as you see there, the curry restores the SP of all allies, instead of just, like, one ally. And yeah, we can make curry on days when there are ingredients in the refrigerator. You'll be unable to make curry on days during the day or when the cafe is open. As such, it's only available at night, and on certain days when the fridge is full. Funnily enough, I don't think I've ever actually made curry in LeBlanc in this game. It was always just coffee because it was easier. I think I'll try it this time around. Why not?
Hey, Red. Sorry about today. Didn't mean to get you wrapped up in my problems. I probably don't have to say it, but if that guy shows up while I'm out, just try to ignore him, okay? Just let him do his thing and get on with the job. Got it? Understood. Good. Whatever he says, just don't let it get to you. You're still under probation, so don't cause a scene, yeah? Alright, I'm trusting you on this. Later.
Alright. One day before the exhibition.
We're getting started.
It's getting human lately, huh? It's been getting human lately, huh? But it's times like this when you just gotta push through the funk. Don't let the weather get to you. Well, that was the plan anyway. Then I got police officers asking what I was up to. Do I really look that suspicious?
Ah, yes.
Oh, but speaking of looks, have any of you seen someone you thought was cute and immediately decided they must be nice too? That thought process is totally normal, if not always accurate. There's even a name for it.
How about you?
Any guesses, Amamiya-kun? What do you think the name for this phenomenon is? The halo effect? Yeah, I figured.
This is it. Right.
Correct. I'm surprised you knew. You get distracted by superficial qualities, and your broader perception of someone can get biased. Once you get that far, it's hard to make a totally objective judgments. Well, that's what stereotypes are all about, now that I think about it. You just look at someone and judging by their appearance, you guess... You not even guess, you make assumptions on... You make assumptions on, the kind of person they are and such, and you treat them accordingly, even though they might not even be that kind of person. Like, that person is quiet, so they must be scary. Stuff like that.
Nice going.
The halo effect isn't all bad, but I recommend you give the people the chance to define themselves instead of making snap judgments. After all, it'd be a shame if your biases kept you from noticing something truly wonderful about someone, right? Yeah, that's true. I mean, look at Kamoshida. Everyone thought he was the amazing, volleyball star. But, well, look what he did. Anyways, tomorrow's the exhibition, and in perfect Persona fashion, no one is available on the day just before. Well, I guess that's fine. That means we just get more time to ourselves.
Sounds fake to me.
You know, something I like about this game is the fact that it actually has a deadline counter there, so it's like you're counting down the days as you go along. It makes stuff go by a lot faster. Because I don't know anything about Persona 3, but I know in Persona 4, in Persona 4, what was I saying? In Persona 4, there's no, like, I mean, there are deadlines, but there's no visual indicator of deadlines. It's like, Saturday, that sucks. It's like, how do I put this? There's no, it's like you just have to check the calendar and wait for a couple days of like sustained rain, and that's your deadline. But I guess the problem is that like because how do I put this? I think the calendars in the game don't really show when you get stuff due. Like, I think I'm trying to remember because it's been a while. It only shows, I think, the one on Nanako's TV, as well as the one in your room, I think, shows like for a week ahead. And because you can really and truly complete all the palaces in a day if you're playing on easy, it just feels like everything just takes super long. But I guess that could also be my fault for not having too much confidence as yet. I think it's been a while since I played Persona 4 Golden. I believe I am like at the tail end of November, or no, I'm at the beginning of November, I think, or maybe I'm somewhere in November. So I'm like just before some of the final stuff start going on. Oh well, I guess I'll play that when I have the time, or like when I have the desire to. I wonder when that'll be. You know, actually, funny enough, I actually recently finished the original Final Fantasy VII. I actually started that back during the pandemic. I think it was like 2023-ish, or not? No, we were all stuck inside. So I figured I'd take the chance to play the original Final Fantasy. So I think that may have been like what 2020-ish, 2021-ish, and I think it was last September or so, or October, I decided to continue forward from where I left off, which was, I just finished Cosmo Canyon. So yeah, and I finished like a couple weeks ago. I think it was pretty good though. Like, it definitely had a lot of differences from Rebirth and Remake, but overall I think it was a really fun experience, even if I did have some problems with it. But we are where we are now, so let's go to Big Bang Burger. Let's take this challenge. I think this might be the last one. The first mate challenge, yes. I think there's probably one more challenge right after this we can do. The Behemoth Burger, huh? The Captain Badge. Okay, is there any... No more challenges? Yeah, okay, good. Oh, sorry. My leg bounced the microphone. Yeah, so that was it. You get the Captain's Challenge. You get the Captain's, badge. You're not supposed to be able to do this until, like, the end of the game. But, it's fine. We'll just do it still near the beginning. We're at... Actually, you know what? I'll talk about all this later, because Madarame's thing is coming up, and yeah. As I said before, I do want to give a whole, like, not synopsis, but like I do want to give a whole, like, I guess like a summary of what I thought of each arc as I go along. So yeah. Oh, sorry. Let me go up. Exhibition is tomorrow. No one's come charging us, but that would usually happen after the exhibition. Yusuke's been AWOL for a little. Oh, Madarame's actually got up from bed and on the phone. That's nice. With who? Likely the media. But he hasn't heard anything about pressing charges.
The exhibition is...
Alright. Kawakami is good today. Okay, let us continue. Check the fridge. We ain't got none here, do we? Out of curry ingredients. I'm calling Kawakami.
Oh. Master.
Oh, still rank 1, okay.
Hey.
Well, let's go to rank 2 then, I guess.
What?
What? You're really gonna request me? Oh, wait, I think we already have this already. We already heard that. Oh well. I love cleaning sophisticated rooms like this. It gives me a sense of accomplishment. If it's for you, Master, I'll happily be covered in dust. Okay, I guess that's supposed to be like a piece of her under her mouth. There's that. I guess that's a piece of her. I guess it's supposed to be like a shadow over whatever you call the underside of someone's mouth, but like in between their mouth and chin is. But like, I don't know. It just looks like a mole to me, unless that's what it's supposed to be. I don't know. But then, doesn't it pain your heart to see such a cute maid all dirty? I'll tell your body, yeah. I feel nothing. Okay, I guess it does. Aw, Master, even though your room is messy, your heart is so clean. I'll go ahead and get this over with then. That'll do, right? Keeping it a little messy for that shabby chic feel, you know? Yeah, you just got too tired. You just got too tired because there's still dust, specks floating through the air there. Oh well. And now, cleaning is complete. I'm exhausted. Yeah, so you just crash on my bed? You didn't even make up my bed. How do you mean cleaning's complete? Ugh. I'm not allowed to work overtime during weekdays, so I rush to my part-time job after class ends. On my off days, I have to prepare pop quizzes and homework assignments. And today I had to clean bathtubs and walk dogs before coming here. There's no time to rest. Oh, and speaking of pets, this room smells like a cat. I feed a lot of strays around my house. I was surprised that you requested me. I didn't think you actually would. You weren't expecting to do anything weird with me, were you? No! Well, I can't see I wasn't. No! This is the only correct response here. Absolutely not. As long as you understand. I know I'm in a maid outfit, but I'm still your teacher, so don't get any funny ideas. Yeah, we wouldn't want to blur these weird lines any further. Besides, I try to not to get too involved with my students, so... I need a nap. Sorry, just give me 5 minutes. Maybe 10. And before you know it, time's up. Thank you very much. Oh, hey, do you know of any part-time jobs that pay well? I assume you make a lot, since you can afford a maid service. Well, let me know if you do. You need money? Well,
You know.
it's for my little sister. She's sick, so I need money to pay her medical expenses. Hello? Yes, I made the transfer.
What?
Not enough. But it was the same amount as last week. No? Yes, I understand. Okay. Goodbye. Oh! Wrong number. Hey, sorry to ask you this out of the blue, but do you happen to have 100,000 yen I could borrow? Oh! Okay, sorry. I just... Wait, never mind. Owing one of my students money would be the worst. Hey, you may have some money, but be mindful how you spend it. You shouldn't be wasting it on services like this. Hey, this is all for you. I need the money, so I do appreciate you requesting me. However, you're my student, so if we were to get involved further, things would get complicated. I did warn you. The rest is your responsibility. You're a high schooler after all. Whatever then.
All right.
3 more to go. Well, I'll see you later, Master.
Okay.
Kawakami left. Okay, sorry. I just remembered from what Kawakami just said. Where was I? For the next arc. For the next arc, there's a confidant in that arc, or like the confidant that comes at some point after that arc, that we will need 100,000 yen to start. So, I suggest you start saving up from now. Like, obviously do all the preparations you need to for the next palace, but save up at least 100,000 yen, because you will need exactly that much to start a confidant. That it either comes during or after the next arc. So yeah, and it's actually, I think, one of the better confidants in the game if you're trying to boost affinity with all the other confidants. So yeah. Oh, is this Master? Thank you for using our service today. I really want to do a lot more cleaning for you. Is that okay, Master? Is this the hard sell? Okay, fine. Fine, I guess use one of the joke ones. Is this the hard sell? What? No. I just wanted to hear your voice, Master. No, you got the right idea. Still gotta hit my quotas for the week. Ugh, sorry. Out of the job. Okay, this is driving me insane, so I'm just gonna drop the sales talk. No, my manager's coming. Well, I hope you request to meet again sometime. Bye-bye. Right. Whatever. Exhibition day. Exhibition end. Oh.
What's up with that old geezer?
Is he crying?
I have committed crimes that are unbecoming of an artist. Plainly put, I plagiarized work. I tainted this country's art world and even Sayuri. How could I possibly apologize to everyone for what I've done?
He's crying way too much.
And that was from the urgent apology conference by Madarame that took place just a moment ago.
Oh, wow.
After reporting to the association, Madarame has agreed to the police's request to turn himself in.
Wasn't he on TV the other day?
On top of charges of abuse to his pupils, Madarame is under suspicion of claiming their works as his own. Some doubt the validity that his maiden work, Sayuri, was stolen, believing it was used for fraud.
Oh.
This large-scale
It all came out.
a great shock to the art world, and
That old man's done for.
after the conference, Madarame was taken to a police hospital for interrogation due to his age. However, initial psych evaluations state that he is mentally sound and likely responsible for his actions.
There's no need to be nice to an old geezer like that.
Why'd he spill the beans himself? Doesn't that seem weird?
Also, a group calling themselves the Phantom Thieves posted a dubious note at Madarame's exhibit.
Ooh, we're getting more popular.
The police will investigate their relation to this case, but for now, did not identify them as suspects.
Phantom Thieves? Do these bandits have something to do with that old geezer's apology?
Oh, I've heard of them before. They supposedly steal evil hearts. It's why the culprits apologize.
Wait, what? Steal hearts? That's impossible, though.
But I feel like I saw something about that online, too. They sent out a calling card for real.
Oh, so it was like, we're going to take your heart? Oh, that's impressive if someone really did that.
Hey, we're getting more popular.
Phantom Thieves, huh?
Phantom Thieves again.
Oh, that's Namatame there. I just saw.
You guys see the news about Madarame? It's just like what happened with Kamoshida.
I didn't even realize Namatame was there.
Man, this is starting to get interesting. If we do it right, we can change people's hearts. With this power, we might be able to do more than just getting back at society. It'll be a big deal.
This'll be fun, I guess.
Let's keep pushing on then. As for me, I hope we just keep getting more and more famous.
Something like this happening twice is massive, too. It's too great a coincidence to occur normally.
If we continue doing this, we'll definitely be able to give courage to everyone who needs it.
We may want to quiet down a little.
Do you know them?
Yeah? Bro.
You moron! Those are attendance officers.
Hello there. May I speak with you for a moment?
Ah, yes! How can we help you?
That monotonous acting of hers never fails to send a chill down my spine.
What are you all doing here? Are you friends?
Yeah, we're delinquents. No. We wanted some tea.
Is that so? And how would you do that in a place like this?
We were just discussing where we should go.
Well, all right. Just make sure you disperse before it gets too late, okay? There have been some odd happenings lately, and the news about that artist has caused quite the stir.
We'll be careful.
So you come up and start interrogating a group of, or not interrogating, questioning a group of random teens? Yeah?
It's still light out. Man, those guys must have way too much time on their hands.
Hey, don't go making stuff up on the spot like that, okay? I totally panicked because of you.
From now on, we'll need to be even more cautious than before. Look at us. Right after the second Thieves incident, both prior victims are meeting up.
Wait, you mean people might be listening to us?
Right. Okay, I guess I'll get into that in a second.
It'll be fine. Look around, we're the only people worrying about it.
I guess you're right.
Yeah, okay, let me get into this right now, just because I was gonna talk about it later, but I think it's safe enough to where I can kind of talk about this now. The Phantom Thieves have terrible OPSEC or operational security. Like, this is supposed to be a group of individuals whose identities are to remain a secret, that way they don't get in trouble or whatever, right? Now, yeah, they don't get in trouble or whatever, right? So, why are we out in the open talking about this kind of thing? Anyone walking by can just, hear a certain word or two and, then look at us conversing with stuffs. Anyone can walk by and see, oh, as Morgana said, 2 of the victims of the previous Change Heart incidents are meeting up right here. You wouldn't think there's like something suspicious there or something like that. That's not to mention all the times where someone like either Ryuji or An mentioned how we're Phantom Thieves out in the open where anybody could hear. Like, they couldn't use a code name, a code phrase or something. Like, instead of saying Phantom Thieves activities, why not just say, oh, we can go to the batting cages, or we can go fishing. We gotta look for a big fish over at the pond, or something that like is code. That way, random people that may or may not be listening in would that they wouldn't pick up on anything, if that makes sense. Like, I don't know. It just feels like they're begging. Not begging, but like it'd be so easy to catch them. All you have to do is just pay attention, or something like that, if that makes sense. Which, I mean, I guess in all fairness, it's fair. But I guess in all fairness, during the whole Kamoshida thing, the Phantom Thieves they didn't exist, so no one knew about them. And I guess it's the same thing for the Madarame thing here. Not many people know about the Phantom Thieves until now. But, I don't know.
By the way, Yusuke, you able to get anything out of Madarame? Remember how he was talking about that suspicious person in the black mask?
Well, I pressed him for answers, but he doesn't even understand what happened to him to begin with.
It's not like he actually saw his desires get stolen after all.
It's rumored that he may be sent to prison. In that case, gaining information will be difficult.
So, what are you gonna do now?
I'll be leaving that house. I can't draw in such a place anymore.
Figured.
Do you have somewhere to go?
The school dorms. I can stay there free of charge thanks to my fine arts scholarship.
Oh.
A scholarship? Wait, you're that good?
I mean, he was taught by Madarame.
Although,
well,
Tamaki-san's house would do as well.
Yeah, Yusuke?
Wait, what?
You know, you could ask her to model for you whenever you wanted.
You moron!
Then again, now that Yusuke will be living alone, it'll be easier for us to meet up whenever we want.
For the time being, we should wait and see how this case plays out.
And it'll probably take some time finding a target as big as Madarame.
Anyway, we should just act like normal students while we look for our next target, okay?
We'll be entrusting that to you again, Ryuji.
Alright, guess it's just more prep till then.
Yusuke Kitagawa.
Right. And so, the game's second arc comes to a close. Let's take a look at what may be a hint to our third arc.
So after Shiho Suzui, you did it again for someone you barely knew? You were sent away twice, almost reported to the police, and yet you still wanted to save him. Moreover, you ended up in a museum instead of a castle this time. You're still going to maintain this rubbish about changing someone's heart by stealing their treasure?
It's the truth.
Very well. The truth behind this tale of yours will be clear once your conspirators are in custody. Now then, tell me about this new member who joined your group. There's no
Another
point
new
being
member.
Stubborn. It will only damage your position. The identity of Madarame's pupil can be easily discovered with a little investigation.
I'm not telling.
So you won't sell out your accomplice? Fine. There's still much more that I want to hear. It was around this time that the Phantom Thieves began to truly gain popularity. Lies flooded the internet. Things like the Phantom Thieves saved me too, or I got a calling card. For heaven's sake, those lies made the collection of intel take almost 10 times longer.
Huh.
Now your next target was this man, Junya Kaneshiro.
Looks like Sonic the Hedgehog.
He doesn't compare to the previous two. Even the police had been struggling to apprehend him.
Huh.
So, exactly how did you take down such a well-guarded criminal? Tell me.
I guess let's see.
The suspect has repeatedly testified that he does not have any recollection of his actions. A full psychiatric evaluation will be performed to further investigate the crime's details and motives.
First Kamoshida at Shujin Academy, and now Madarame. I found a number of points of commonality between the two. Both, for example, were sent a calling card before their unforeseen changes of heart.
I see. But isn't tying their cases to the series of psychotic breakdowns jumping to conclusions? Furthermore, the police will frown upon you stepping into this.
Now isn't the time to be worrying about things like jurisdiction and honor. We need to dig deeper and find a correlation among the incidents these past 2-3 years.
Very well, I leave it to you. However, you must not let this interfere with your regular duties.
Thank you, sir.
That damn woman just had to stick her nose into this.
And I understand that these abnormal incidents have caused some anxiety throughout our country. This situation must be approached with the utmost seriousness. I shall continue to put forth great effort so that every citizen can live with peace of mind.
Not only are there these Phantom Thieves to worry about, but if that is exposed...
Right.
Oh.
Looks like Yusuke's texting me. I think you're getting him too. You have my gratitude. Why are you so polite for all of a sudden? I truly am thankful to you for making me come to my senses. You're exaggerating. I most certainly am not. I must express my gratitude earnestly. Well, you're one of us now, man. We'll be counting on you, okay? Of course. And if anything comes up, we won't hesitate to lend a hand. Thank you. Well then, see you. Huh. He didn't have to go through all that trouble just to thank us. He's such an honest guy. Anyways, that went well for our first job, huh? It was a huge success. So, that said, you got time after this? Yeah.
You know.
Well, the thing is, I got some free tickets to a darts lounge from this guy I know. But I totally forgot they expired today. So, you wanna go right now? You know what? Sure. Why not? This is a royal specific conversation. Oh, right. The place is in Kichijoji, so we gotta take the train first. Kichijoji?
Oh.
What? For real? There's a bunch of different shops right outside the station there. It's just one stop away from Shibuya. So let's have free Inogami line first. This entire section, including Kichijoji, is a royal specific thing. So if you're playing the normal version, you're not gonna see this. Sorry. But yeah, we're gonna explore Kichijoji. It's, like I said, it's the royal specific.
Hey.
This is one of the bigger things in royal that we get to look at. Just beyond Inokashira Park, there it is Kichijoji. Popular with men and women of all ages, the streets are lined with shops that you can visit.
Now.
The school commuter train pass allows you to travel for free on 2 railway lines, Yongenjaya to Shibuya and Shibuya to Aoyama Ichitome. You will have to pay a fare to travel outside of those areas. Yeah. So, how do I put this? You might have noticed. I'm not sure if you've. Oh no, actually, I'm not sure if you guys have noticed, but there's only been 3 areas we can actually visit in this game that are actually explorable: Yongenjaya, Shibuya, and Aoyama Ichitome. Those areas are. How do I put this? I guess you could say those are the main areas that you'll always be going around for stuff. Like, I'm pretty sure most of the main story stuff happens along in those 3 areas. As such, you get to travel for free. But if you're going to travel to anywhere else, you will have to pay a nominal fare. I believe the fare is like 200 yen, which is it's super cheap, but well, you know, you got to be careful because that can stack up quickly. I think there's a video out there showing like if you don't have the fare, then like I guess someone like Ryuji or someone spots you or something along that nature. But yeah, those 2. Anyways, let's head over to Kichijoji. You know, it'd be funny if we actually visited Kamurocho or something. Oh, so this is Kichijoji, huh? You can tell it's nothing like Shibuya, just from the atmosphere alone. Oh yeah, it looks like there are a lot of shops here that you can't find in Shibuya. Not that I really know. It seemed interesting.
Right?
An's not here because she's busy, but it'd be fun to come here with some more people. Alright, let's check things out. Let's check things out as we go along. I didn't know this. I didn't know this was shown here. Walking in, you have a... What do you want, Makoto? What a coincidence. Whatever. Anyways, where were we? Over here is an information desk.
Hey, any questions?
You can ask about anything you want.
Then.
Somewhere unique.
Come again. Hi there. Hey.
I repeated the conversation. So, Kichijoji has a lot of stores, places for you to access. First place is this place here, the stationery store.
Well.
Organa senses. What is it? Mitsubashi Bungu. Okay then.
Take your time.
Couple gifts. Something for Yusuke maybe. Something for Discerning Eye. Why not? A leather pen case for the gentleman. Right. Whatever. The next door over here. Ooh, pet store. Oh, a cell phone shop. What? But there's pets. Whatever. What does that say? Asakosa. Whatever. Is that even so? Or is that chi? It's been a while since I saw hiragana, so.
Hey.
Anyways, here's a second-hand clothes store. The sooty clothes we get from palaces. We can either throw them into the laundromat near us to clean the clothes and turn them into something good. Or we can sell it, and depending on the armor in question, depending on what the armor would have been originally, it may give you a decent price. For each item you sell, you get points, which can be traded for prizes.
Nice.
So, yeah, each piece of clothing you sell will give you 10 points. Once you have enough points, you can trade them for a prize. So, yeah.
Welcome.
As you can see, there is a lot of stuff. Ghastly gear, boots, heavy armor, Yorishiro, Elder's armor, Chongsam. Oh, it's different every time. Okay. But yeah. You could sell all these if you want to. I mean, look, it depends on what you want, because some of these you might be able to come and see, oh, you know, this costs a lot of yen, let me clean it in the laundromat and get a new piece of armor, right? But if you're like me and you already have all the strongest armor, you can just sell these to make some extra dollars. That's an easy 300 yen right there. And now we have 200 points. We can then use those points to buy stuff, like Ida-ten's belt, for example. A clothing grab bag, which is random. Oh, I guess that was it. Oh well. In the grab bag is a couple old stuffs, mythical scarves, ghastly bags, and such. Oh, I guess we don't have anything to sell. Alright, what else is there to look at? 43 minutes, okay, good. Over here is the fried food shop. Nice. Special meat cutlet. Okay. Stopping by at nighttime. Alright. Over here is the temple, where you can reach Nirvana. No, I'm not joking. You can actually reach Nirvana in this game. Okay. Whatever. Chinese bun shop. Okay, hey. The Nikuman looks so much tastier than the ones at convenience stores. Well, yeah, because this is a specialized place. These don't restore too much HP, but they're good just to have, you know?
I see.
Oh well. What else? Ooh, okay, I guess I'll go over here. Over here is a imported food store, I think. Yeah.
I see.
From here you can get food from other countries. The corned beef special, cereal multi-pack, and popcorn bombs. Alright, delicious coffee. Oh, wait. First off, Comic Sans, really? Second off, this is English. This is in English. Same thing with those royal whatever's on top. The blend coffees. Imported goods. Oh, wow. Sorry, it's just, if you notice, a lot of the text in this game is Japanese. Where's my phone? Let me see it, because are those the kanji for red, yellow, and blue? Is this store just called red, yellow, blue? Aka. No. No, that's not the kanji for Aka. Okay. Whatever. What is this place? Oh, karaoke. Okay. It's a karaoke store. Alright. Over here. Oh, I think this is the guy responsible for stuff in here.
With so many people getting tricked into scams, it feels so good to see the bad guys cry when they apologize.
Which reminds me, I heard some of my customers talking about the Phantom Thieves. Have you heard of them?
My kids were talking about them too. Can't quite figure out if it's a form of a prank or a form of blackmail or what.
Yeah, I don't even know if they're real or not. But wouldn't it be great if they really existed? Right. This is the Jazz Club.
Oh.
We'll get more into it later, but essentially you can bring team members here to, I guess, increase stats at night. It's something you can do if you're free, obviously.
Oh. Hey.
Last name of the shop matches, Penguin Sniper. Okay.
For real?
Alright, we'll check that out in a second, but there are a few things there's one more thing I want to look at. And of course, Makoto had to get in the shot there. Well. Where was I? This store here has some incense stuffs. You can use this to buy incense you can burn during lockdowns. Up here is what exactly? Oh, I think the place just to the left of Penguin Sniper is an accessory store where you can buy accessories that when you put it on a team member, then they can use the skill that comes with it. So yeah. Oh well, let's head in. We got nothing else to look for. In this place, you can either play darts or billiards, which I know as pool. I know. Is billiards and pool the same thing, or is it two different games? Because it looks the same thing to me. Oh well, you seem to know a lot.
The center of the target's called the bullseye. If you land a dart there, it's called the bull. I know because I looked up the rules online last night. Anyway, this game's called 0-1. You win by getting your score all the way down to 0 points before the other player.
Right.
Oh, so you're not trying to get a high score, but get rid of your score? That's pretty different.
We both start with the same score. Then you lose points based on the number on the board where your dart lands. And you can only win if you get your score down to 0 exactly. You can't even be off by a single point. How's that sound? Pretty sick, right?
So you have to be able to calculate your score properly while making sure you hit the right numbers on the board. This game seems like it takes a lot of concentration. One point? Come on. You have to straighten your arm out more and... Hey Ryuji, what's up?
I was just reading this flyer. It says, darts is a party when you play in pairs. You team up with someone and alternate throwers when it's your turn. You still use the same rules I told you, though. Hey, what do you say we give it a try?
Against who?
Hell yeah! That's what I'm talking about. Let's do this.
An is busy, so who else do we call? Mishima and Yusuke?
Whoa, a bull right off the bat?
Oh.
Man, talk about an exciting opening. Here goes. Don't underestimate an ex-athlete. Hell yeah, triple 20.
Whoa! He hit such a tiny spot. Quite impressive, especially for you, Ryuji.
Yeah, wow.
We're almost down to 0 points. Let's really focus for this last round.
Hmm.
Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo! 0 points right on the dot. Oh, ain't we badass?
That's no easy feat. You really do have something special going on.
Man, this is so fun. When you're on the line, the pressure's insane, but it makes you want to do your best for your partner.
Look at that. Yep. By doing darts, you can unlock a few bonuses. By doing darts and billiards, you can unlock a few bonuses. Like, I think you get points towards affinity, which can be used for faster rank ups. Plus, you get baton pass ranks from it, where you can actually deal damage or recover HP when you baton pass. The higher your rank, the more powerful the effects will be. Rank 1 increases damage dealt. Rank 2, I guess, I'm not sure if it further increases it or if it also adds the ability to heal HP after a baton pass. And rank 3 makes you heal even more HP and recover SP. And that's it, yeah.
Based on the looks on your faces, I'm guessing both of you got something out of this game.
It's not much though, I think it's like only a small bit of SP, but...
It can be some kind of training, depending on how you play.
That's a good way to look at it.
Well, I do always have the Phantom Thieves on the brain. Let's keep practicing together here. Oh! Let's invite everybody next time!
Man, all this just from me asking you to meet me here? This is like, you know, one of those strikes of good luck.
A stroke of good luck. Why would it be a strike? Who would protest having good luck?
Ooh, what's that? Oh yeah, they have pool here too.
Oh, so it is the same thing, okay.
This game could be useful too, depending on how we look at it.
Yeah, it's already pretty late though. We can come back and play it later.
Ah, and don't forget, we got a couple free tickets to play today, but next time you'll have to pay up.
But it was super fun, right? Oh, I really want to play again sometime. Well, we should head home for the day. Thanks for hanging out.
Hey.
If I remember correctly, you transfer lines at Shibuya, right? I heard some customers say it's gotten pretty dangerous over there. Don't let yourself become a target, okay?
Oh, well. Old man causing problem in Kichijoji, and look at that, yeah, look at that. We can even go to Kichijoji. Harmony Alley a lot, huh? Okay. Well, hey, guess what? We have a reason to explore Kichijoji. So, let's do that. Oh, but Yoshida wants help, huh? Okay, that's fine. We can still explore Kichijoji.
Hey!
As you can see, there's also a thing here. A velvet room thing here. As for where Harmony Alley is, it's this little alleyway right here. Anyways, the man in question's over in Harmony Alley here. I think this is Harmony Alley. Yeah, Kichijoji's Harmony Alley. I think that was Harmony Alley. You know, I really need to start walking around and listening to all these guys' conversations here, seriously. Well, I guess it's just mostly people talking about Madarame. Fair enough. Let's go to this store. Stone On.
Welcome.
Good golly! I forgot how much money this costs. And all these are just amps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 times 4 is 3,200. $320,000. Is it worth it? No, but I don't care. Ooh, that reminds me. We need to go get the thing now that it's nightfall. From this store.
What do you want?
Chunky Katsu. 30 SP to 1 ally. Wow. Oh well. Anyways, old man in Harmony Alley here. Is there anything? I don't see anything.
Come on in.
It's something called Harmony Alley. I think either this area or something. It's not. Harmony Alley isn't stated on the map. So, is it this? Ah, good. The old man hasn't come here yet. I'm looking for the elderly troublemaker, huh? Takes drink from strangers, starts fights. Alright. Huh, tell me more. Always shouting his name over and over. Heiji Ono, huh? Yep, that's the name.
Okay.
Alright, Heiji Ono, huh? He complains about his joints hurting on rainy days. Ooh, interesting. So if we deal with him on rainy days, that might help us. Let me write that down. Maybe that has an effect on his shadow. So, Heiji Ono on rainy day. There.
Okay, let's go.
That's interesting though. I wonder if you attack his shadow on a rainy day, then his joints will hurt and he won't maybe it'll affect something. Ah well. I guess I'm gonna end things here. I guess right now I'm gonna give my I don't know how long review of what I think of the Madarame arc as a whole. If you guys are not interested in that, perfectly fine. You can leave right here and such, but I'm still going to include it in the video anyways. And yeah, but I guess while we do that, I'm going to run around Kichijoji and just kind of explore, because it's a new area. We should explore. So yeah. Alright, if you guys are still here, that means you must want to hear my review of this second arc of the game, the Madarame arc. So, I guess let's get into it. I'm going to be running around a couple cities. Instead of staying inside, I'm probably going to be running around Kichijoji, Shibuya, or Yongenjaya. So, yeah. So, what do I think of the Madarame arc? Well, I guess it serves as the first real arc of the game. Like, the combo sheet arc was basically one big tutorial, whereas the game kind of knows you have your feet in the water, and so it kind of it lets you spread your wings, so to speak, or at least like learn to fly by yourself, if that's a good analogy. Which, I guess is pretty good. In terms of story, it does make sense that they want to look, how do I put this? That we were looking for a bigger target. That way we don't stay as just some random occurrence that happened. So it does make sense that we look for, a bigger target to prove our worth, so to speak. Plus, I do kind of like how it started off too, in that we never actually picked the target because he's a famous art person or whatever. We picked it because someone literally, someone went on the fan site and requested like a meeting, or he requested us to look into him. Actually, no, yeah, someone requested us to look into him, which led us to what we found. So yeah, I think it's pretty nice and a lot more Pretty realistic, to be honest with you. So, yeah, that's pretty good. And then the whole arc in the beginning where we first met him, he seemed like a nice guy. And then we met Yusuke. And then I do like how Madarame's thing kind of like fully unfurls, so to speak. Like you see such a nice... With Kamoshida, you see that he's a nice guy, but you learn early on that he's an awful person. Well, I mean, to be fair, before every arc you get information on I guess the people like we saw with Sai earlier. You get information on the next target. But I guess with this, like, Madarame, I mean, he seemed like a nice guy at first, until you like walk around the city and see a lot of his pupils. They're homeless people. Even someone like Naotame, for instance. What's it called? He wasn't homeless, but like he started hating painting and such. And even Yusuke was more than likely going to do the same thing as with a bunch of others. So, yeah. And I guess I do kind of like how the way things kind of turned out, in that, you know, the Phantom Thieves actually had to get their hands dirty, so to speak. Like, with Kamoshida, everything was basically hands off. Like, you go to the palace, you deal with everything, and so on. But with Madarame, we actually had to interact with the target in multiple ways, which I guess I'll get into. Not only did we go to Madarame's house, we actually went and talked to him. What else? We even had to open that door to get into, to get further into his the other half of his palace, which means we had to interact with him and Yusuke even more. And you know what I mean, it was a stark contrast to Kamoshida, where we kind of interacted with him at the beginning, but by the time we started his palace proper, we kind of just we stopped interacting with him altogether. So yeah, there's that. I guess I'll get into the gameplay. Gameplay wise, I think it's hard to say. Kamoshida, I said earlier that the prologue was over the moment Kamoshida's palace fully began, like when we got on into the party. But personally, now that I'm replaying it again, I feel like Kamoshida's entire arc was a prologue of sorts. Because after that arc ended, I mean, look, we got after that arc ended, we got a couple new stuff in the city to be unlocked. A couple new places like Harajuku, Inashikura Park, Ogikubo, even Tsukishima here, just from like confidant hangouts and such that you wouldn't normally get to. We got new confidants. Like I think in the Kamoshida arc you only had what, Ryuji and Takemi. We didn't even have on until the arc was over. Yeah, now we have on. We have I think we had Mishima. Yeah, we have. I think you could get Yoshida at the beginning too. But I don't know. I feel like I stand corrected here, where after the Kamoshida arc, the entire game starts opening up, so to speak. And even now, there's still certain things that'll be unlocked as we go along. But in terms of like the entire game, the moment Kichijoji's been unlocked, as you see here, most of the game is already unlocked. Like, beyond this, there's maybe one more main area that will unlock in the next arc. Yes, that's true. Sorry, I just heard the lady say what, so... But yeah, there's like one more, I guess you could say, main area beyond these four that we can access. So, I guess there's that. In terms of palaces, I think Madarame's palace is definitely a step up from Kamoshida's palace, in that Kamoshida's palace was kind of, well, would you say linear, I guess? I mean, it was literally just go from room to room to room to room, solving puzzles along the way. But with Madarame's palace, the puzzles got a lot more complex. Like we had some puzzles where we had to run to an entirely different place to solve. We had some puzzles where we had to like move around the area. Well, no, we had puzzles. We literally had to climb the outside of a castle in Kamoshida's place. But you know what I mean? It feels like the puzzles are like a step up from Kamoshida's place. So yeah, that's nice too. Ooh, and there's also the introduction of the I guess you could say real world mechanic, where when you go through a palace, you may encounter a roadblock, at which point you'll need to do something in the real world to unlock the roadblock and advance the palace. Which I guess gives it's basically a kind of a way of, how do I put this, making sure, well, not making sure, but it's, to me at least, it was a way of reinforcing the idea that you should complete palaces as early as possible, because you don't know exactly how long they'll take. Which is nice. It's nice. But yeah, you know, funnily enough, I do actually remember asking someone from school when I first was about to play the original Persona 5. I was gonna ask someone for like tips and tricks or whatever, right? And what they said was that the first thing we should do is like is do everything as early as you can. That way you have time later for stuff. So yeah, I think that's the first kind of advice I would give to people starting this game as well, especially now that everything is like fully opening up. So yeah, it's nice. Anyways, you can get the ritual game set from here. We can't get there's more than one game, but we can't get them right now. But yeah, there's more than one game. It functions similar to both books and CDs. You play them, and when you finish them, you get social points. But yeah, where was I? Right, the mechanics. Overall, I do kind of feel like Madarame's palace is definitely a step up from Kamoshida's palace. Though I guess that does make sense. I mean, Kamoshida's palace was all about like it was a massive tutorial for stuff. It was a castle, and it was your first palace, so it wouldn't be too hard. And this palace, Madarame's palace, wasn't too hard as well. But it was a nice little museum area that I guess taught you the mechanics of, you know, keeping your security level low, I guess. Like it was the first palace where your security level actually mattered a good bit, just because it was easy to get caught up into those lines. So yeah, lines into those what was it, security laser things, that's what it was. So yeah, sorry, I'm out of breath. I have a stuffy nose because it's springtime. Ugh. Anyways, overall, I did like the Madarame arc. It was definitely a step up from what we dealt with Kamoshida, in a way, in both, I guess, scale and gameplay. Like with Madarame, he was an Olympian volleyball medalist or whatever, but I mean, all that stuff was kind of local-ish. I mean, it wasn't really, it was broadcasted on the news, but it wasn't really like, you know, it wasn't really all that, what's the word? What publicized? It wasn't really all that famous, if that makes sense. Like, it was, the fact that Shujin was holding him was more, I guess, significant than that. What else? But Madarame, I mean, his face was on TV. The general populace literally saw his confession, so that's really interesting. Alongside that, what else? Alongside that, there was, I don't think there's much more I can talk about, but yeah, overall, I just feel like Madarame's was definitely a step up from Kamoshida's. It definitely kind of gave like a feeling of a real palace, if that makes sense. Anyways, I'll end this episode here. I'll let my little rant end this episode here. I guess next time we're gonna go take our first steps into the new arc. What am I talking about? We're gonna go into the next arc of the game. All right. So, yeah. I thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all next time.